Come gather around, everyone. It's time for story hour. That's good. Now remember, everyone wants to hear the story, so please be very quiet while I read to you. Today's story is a very special story about a very funny animal. The title is Nancy the Nannygoat. My goodness, there must be a lot of cars outside. Well, let's continue the story. One day, Farmer Jones decided to clean up his barnyard. This place is such a mess. Just look at all this junk. And Farmer Jones was right. Scattered about the farmyard were old tin cans, bottles, newspapers, and... My dear, there's lots of traffic today. So much noise. Why, it isn't traffic at all. It's you making all that racket. If you want to stay for the story, you'll have to be quiet, sir.
I'm sorry, but you see, I can't help it. I'm Mr. N. Every time I hear a word that starts with the same sound that starts noisy nose, my noisy nose makes a noise.
Try to control yourself, please. The others want to hear the story.
I'll try.
Very well. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. Farmer Jones wanted to clean up the awful mess in his farmyard, so he decided to ask Nancy the Nannygoat for some help. What is it now, Mr. N?
That word you said, it made my noisy nose sound off.
What word? Nannygoat.
Yes, Nannygoat starts with the same sound that starts noisy nose. Listen, Nannygoat, noisy nose, the same starting sound. That's my very own sound.
That's wonderful, Mr. N. Can we go on with the story?
Sure, I want to find out what happened.
So does everyone else. Farmer Jones thought that goats love to eat strange things, like tin cans, so he offered Nancy the goat a nickel to eat up all the trash. What now?
That word you said.
Nickel.
Yes, nickel starts with the same sound that starts noisy nose. Listen, nickel, noisy nose, nickel, noisy nose, the same starting sound.
That's nice.
Good for you. Nice starts with the same sound that starts noisy nose. Listen, nice, noisy nose.
You listen, Mr. N. I want to get on with the story.
Of course, go ahead.
Well, soon the work was begun. The goat ate and ate. She ate an old tire, the battered old hat, and she even ate an old worn-out... Oh, I can't go on.
Why not? What's wrong?
This word, I can't say it.
What is the word?
It's necktie. Oh, I just knew it.
Necktie starts with the same sound that starts noisy nose. Listen, necktie, noisy nose, the same starting sound.
By nightfall, Nancy the Nannygoat had nibbled a napkin, a nail, a newspaper, some nylons, and a notebook. The farmer paid Nancy the Nannygoat the nickel when the job was done. Unfortunately, Nancy ate too much, and later that night, her friend, Nat, the night crawler, had to call the neighborhood nurse.